Hi, Kevin here. This isn't really part of the build video for the Infinity Orb, but I did get something in the other day that I'm very excited about. This little package right here. This is all of the electronics and LEDs for the Orb project and other projects that we're going to be doing. So really excited, and I'm always surprised when I order something from Adafruit. And again, they're not a sponsor or anything, but they're fantastic products at a good price, actually, too. You buy a whole bunch of stuff and you spend some money, and you get this little tiny box. But there's some good stuff in here. So I thought I'd open it up. I'd already cracked it open and take a look at a few things. Really very pleased here. I cannot wait. I'll show some, of these in sort of insets, and I'll try to put. No, I won't try. I will do. There's no try. There's only do. Put links to all these things in here because these things are wicked tiny, and you're going to be like, "What is this thing?" So the main thing we've got in here. Well, there's all sorts of things. I can't wait. It's like a kid in a candy shop. A lot of batteries, little batteries. These are tiny, little LiPo batteries. They're rechargeable, and you can see these things are just minuscule. They are tiny, and they are going to fit perfectly inside the Infinity Orb. And the cool thing about these LiPo batteries, or LiPo, or I don't really know how you say it, they can be recharged. And that's what some of these things are. Where's another one? I bought a couple because I'm going to be using them for different projects. These are these little piggyback, LiPo piggybacks go onto this. Where are these little beauties? Where are you? These little trinkets, Adafruit trinkets. And these are programmable. There's a little mini micro USB here, mini USB, and you can program them. So what I'll do is I'll use one of these guys. This is a neopixel. It's a programmable neopixel, and the trinket will power the neopixel with programming and tell it to pulse and do different things with one of these little tiny batteries and this piggyback on it. And what all these things will do is it'll allow me to charge this battery. Remember I told you I was going to be putting a hole in the bottom of here, and you're going to be able to plug a USB, a micro, or not a micro, yeah, I guess a micro, USB into here and recharge this battery using these things, and then some cables. There's just some miscellaneous cables that I've got, and some JTS extension cables, things like that. It's so cool. So many cool things. A lot of doubles, some more trinkets, and some USB charging things we're going to need. What else do we have? Some resistors. You always need resistors. What else? More trinkets. These are pretty cool. I'm excited about these. Where are the other ones? These are tiny little switches, and they're pressure switches. And I'm talking, that's pretty small. You can look at the picture inset. Maybe I'll put it right here, or maybe right there. Who knows where it'll go? I decide all these things later. But this thing is wicked small, and you obviously can't hear that, but it's just a little tactile switch. So what I'm going to do with this guy, or maybe one of the black ones, I'm not sure. I like the tiny ones. That is what's going to go in the rim of the Infinity Orb. So the magnets will hold it down, and when the magnets, like, boom, clamp it in place, this button will be pushed in, and that will make the power be off. And then once you lift it up, then this switch will pop up, and power will run through the circuit. It'll run through all the stuff I was just holding, and the neopixel, this little neopixel that'll be sitting in the base of one of these guys. It'll be underneath in there, and the stone will be there, and it'll be like glowing purple and sort of moving and making a cool sort of animated effect, because that's what you can do with these trinkets. So some very cool stuff. I'll be using the same thing for a lot of these projects, so there's a lot of duplicates in here. The one thing that's pretty neat is this little tiny speaker. I've never added sound to a project before, so I'm really excited to try this. There's other things I need, like there's a little mini soundboard and a audio booster. Excuse me, my voice. But they were out of those, so I just bought the speaker to see if this would fit. And we're going to try, we'll see. I've never done anything like this. It was a 3D print, and there's not a lot of room in there for me, so we're going to see if it's going to work. I'm really excited. When we do the blaster, Star-Lord's element guns, I'm going to try to add audio. So when you push on one of these little triggers, it will make the sound that it does in the movie, because you can actually load sounds on those audio cards. So I'm really excited to try it. And this speaker will definitely fit. It is just, it's, I'd say a little bit smaller than a quarter. Or maybe right on a quarter, but I think it's a little bit smaller. So these are all the cool little, I probably should have got a couple more of these neopixels. Shipping isn't too bad. It's 12 bucks. But, for example, you know, like these little LiPo batteries, they're $4. And this neopixel is $4. And, you know, this cabling is like $1.50. So, yeah, some of the things, like the trinket, those are $6.95. So if you're going to put an order and you want to make sure your order is going to be, I like it to be at least double the shipping, because I hate to pay shipping, that much shipping for, I'm never going to pay it for a $4 battery. But, you want to sort of beef your order up. So I will put a link to these things and to the Adafruit site, where you can sort of see where I got some ideas for some of the things I want to do. And look forward to the next few videos for the Infinity Orb, where now that they're primed, as you can see, and of course we did that in video number 2. You can go ahead and take a look at that if you haven't. Next thing we're going to be doing is sort of planning out where we'll be drilling holes for the magnets, and we'll be doing that, drilling the holes. We're going to be planning out where we are going to be putting the electronics and drilling out those holes. And then I think in that same video we're going to start working on the actual circuit. Or that might be in another video. I might just save that to be one video, because that's going to take some time. I have not used the trinket before. I've used some of their more simpler programmable pieces, like the Gemma and the Flora. So this is going to be a learning experience for me too. So I'm really excited to be doing it. If you get a chance, go ahead and like the video and subscribe. I really appreciate everyone who's subscribing and watching. This stuff is just really fun for me, and I hope you're enjoying it. And again, if you are wondering what I'm talking about, if this is the first video you looked at, take a look at the Infinity Orb videos. That's the first project we're doing on the channel. So again, this is 3D printed props. I want to thank you for watching the video, and take care.